Do you think that every defeat of the British state is a victory for all of us?
Sorry, Piers, I didn't quite get that.
Do you think that every defeat of the British state is a victory for all of us?
Every defeat of the British state is a victory for all of us, did you say?
Do you agree with that statement?
No, I don't agree with that statement.
So why would
what context are you putting it, Piers?
Well, your shadow Home Secretary, Diane Abbott, told a pro-Republican journal in 1984 that every defeat of the British state is a victory
Piers.
for all of us. Come on, what?
Are you really wheeling out 1984? I mean, I've just told you that you've got the current UK government shaking hands and congratulating President Assad in 2011. You've got, you know, Priti Patel, who was with the Bahrainian government as there was the Arab Spring and people being shot a few weeks later. You've got these atrocities across the world, and you're trying to go back to something that Diane Abbott allegedly said in 1984. I was born in 1980, Piers. I don't know is the honest answer to whether she said that or not, but I can tell you where we are at the moment. And, you know, trying to dig up things from the 1980s, we were in the 21st century, Piers.
Right, so it doesn't concern you that somebody who might be the Home Secretary of this country said on the record that every defeat of the British state is a victory for all of us? Because I'll tell you what, Angela, despite your attempt to distract attention with everything else, which is your leader's trick, that concerns me, that somebody who might be shadow Home Secretary in this country appeared to think that every defeat of the British state is a victory for all of us. She then said she didn't consider herself to be British. This woman might be the Home Secretary. So I don't care when she said it, I would like to hear you and your colleagues absolutely denounce what Diane Abbott said about the British state. Are you prepared to do that?
Well, Piers, I've just told you I don't know what was said in the 1980s.
I've just read
but
it
I've
to
just
you.
told you also that you've got the current Defence Secretary that was congratulating President Assad recently. Would you condemn that? That's our current Defence Secretary, you know, walking around with President Assad, who's creating terrible atrocities at the moment. So, you know, you can't have double standards, Piers. If you want to go and attack Diane Abbott for something she said in the 1980s, then please also put the context of where the current government are and what they're doing across the world.
Stop distracting. It's a very straightforward question. You have leadership aspirations. I keep reading about it. You're a high flyer in the party, right? You like to give a straight answer to a straight question. So let me just try one more time. Do you denounce Diane Abbott saying that every defeat of the British state is a victory for all of us? Yes or no?
Piers, I don't know if Diane Abbott has said that. You're telling me that she said something in 1984. I don't know. I'm concentrating on where we are today, what this current government is doing and how they're attacking our public services and our education of our schools. That's what I'm interested in, and about a national education service that actually will transform people's lives here in Britain today.